Hi everybody! Thanks for joining us. I'm Sharon.
And I'm Adam, and we're Always Go Round.
And tonight we're here for Red Paddle Co Australia's Caravan Week, and we're really glad that you've joined us.
We're coming to you from the north coast of New South Wales, the Coast region, at the lovely Woolgoolga Beach Caravan Park, formerly known by the locals as Whoopie Beach. We've got our Whoopie Beach local t-shirts on now, so yeah, it's all good.
They're thanks to Whoopie Backpackers around the corner, so thanks guys, big shout out to you.
I just want to ask if everyone could just post through the feed as to where they're actually watching from. It just gives us an idea where you guys are at, and you know, we're interested to find out where you guys are at as well, so yeah.
Absolutely. Comment away guys, get those fingers working. So tonight we're going to cover a few things. We're going to fill you in on what we're up to and what we've been up to over the last, few weeks?
Yeah.
6 weeks since we caught up with you last. We're going to chat to you about our board, our Red Paddle Co board, and then we're going to open the floor for some questions and answers. So yeah, look forward to that.
Yeah, bear in mind that if we don't actually get back to your questions tonight through the feed, it's kind of hard for us to actually watch on the side of the screen that it's scrolling through. So we'll get back to you guys through the actual feed probably tomorrow.
Or if you're watching this in replay, you're not watching live, please still comment. We still want to see where you're at, what you're up to, and your questions, and we'll definitely get back to you.
So what we've been up to, as I said, we've landed for the last six weeks at Whoopie Beach, Woolgoolga Caravan Park. I've had our oldest Ella enroll in Year 7 at Whoopie High. She's killing it, enjoying high school, really loving what she's doing.
New for us, isn't it? As parents,
yeah,
high school parents.
You know, just different for us to get ready for high school for her, and have to, you know, she's grown up quite a lot in the last 12 months, so it's been really good for her. Where we are currently, there's huge backpacker contingent that's into town. There's a lot of fruit farms around the area,
blueberries,
raspberries, bananas, and we get a real cross section of cultures. And every afternoon over in the pergola, our kids, Noah, Ella and Ava, have actually done a little bit of tightrope walking with some local fruit pickers who have set it up on the beach, and they've really looked after our kids. The kids love them. Different day, different language, French to Brazilian to Italians to Germans to Belgian to UK. So yeah, it's just been really good. It's a good experience for the kids to actually see, and you know, we'd like to say at the moment that we've currently got the best backyard in Australia.
We do.
So,
and Woolgoolga's also quite famous for its Sikh community. So they have two very large temples here, and it's fantastic because not only do we get to mingle with the people that are staying in the park and the backpackers that hang out in Whoopie a lot, but we also get to meet lots of locals, which is fantastic. We love meeting lots of locals, given that this is now our home base, so that's pretty exciting.
Job front, I've
been busy
with the job front. Started a new job with a Melbourne-based IT company, cooking the books. Andrew, Rachel, if you're listening, thank you for the opportunity to have a job again.
Bit of a dream job.
Bit of a dream job. Work remotely, so oversee a lot of in-building of files to businesses and whatnot, and yeah, just a bit of travel I've done so far. A few trips to Sydney, a couple of trips to Melbourne, off to Melbourne again next week. But you know, 7 flights a day leaving Coffs Harbour, no problem for us to fly out of here, so it's all good.
And his office is pretty good too.
Office is where you park it, like we actually with the Caravan, so yeah, can work wherever we want.
Yeah.
It's actually a dream at the moment, so it's all the goals, you know, you put all your ducks in a line, and none of us from out of line at the moment. They all seem to be lining up, or stars, ducks, however you want to look at it, so it's just working perfect for us.
Yeah, it's great. We're loving our life here so far. As Adam was saying, Ella started high school, and we've also enrolled Ava into primary school here, and Noah's started preschool, so far that's going really well. Ava hasn't been too well lately, which is a bit of a shame. She's been quite sick. Looks like she's come in contact with some nasty water, all those kilometres around Australia in really remote places, and we come to Woolgoolga and she gets crypto. So woo! And she's also battling another virus as well. So we're hoping for some good results to come back. It's funny how being on the road, we didn't see a doctor for probably nearly 12 months. Yep. And as soon as you come back to schools and in contact with kids, it's germy and sickness and things like that. But we're working on that. Hopefully she's all good. We've been doing a bit of exercise.
Too many PDDs, pre-dinner drinks, happy hours, dips and biscuits and beers and wines, and enjoying ourselves. We actually treated it when we travelled was actually like full-on holiday, so sort of just had to rein it back in a bit. Not that we're super worried about fitness, but just feel better within yourself.
Trying to whip our butts back into shape. So we're 3 weeks into the 12-week body transformation, and we're quite enjoying it. Certainly, it's easy to get up every morning and exercise when you've got a backyard like ours. So it's
never eaten so many legumes in my life. Chickpeas,
I've never eaten them
kidney beans,
ever. Chia
lentils,
seeds, what were they? I don't know.
So
but we're loving it. So it's going really well for us, which is good. We're planning on going to the Com Games in a few weeks. So we'd love to know if anyone else is going to the Com Games. Drop it in the comments. Let us know where you're staying, where you'll be, what events you're going to, and we'll be up there. We're staying at Tweed Billabong, so we'd love to catch up with people up there. So hit us up where you're at and where you're going in regards to the Com Games. Okay, so we might talk about
our board. So we had a birth of a fourth child in 3 months ago
in Adelaide.
I delivered of our Red Paddle Co. 10 was a 10-6 all rounder. Board is a dream for us as family. We fight each other to get on it, as you can see through the photos. Who wins the fight? I do the shots. Sharon wins the fight, but she has a fight with the kids as well to get on it. They love it. They use it as a surfboard in the surf. It's just, you can do anything with it. It's a really good addition for us to have to travel, and don't need to store it on the roof. You can store it wherever you want. Store it in the car. I just wanted to. One of the things that's key for us is we did the pumping and pump the board and pump the board up.
It's inflatable, right?
It's inflatable
so you need to know that, otherwise you're like, what? Pumping what?
Yeah. So we actually purchased a Red Paddle Co. valve. Clicks straight onto my compressor in the car. Run the car. Pumps the board up, so therefore you actually don't get the arm workout and whilst you're actually pumping the board up, so you don't get the actual workout.
You get a little bit at the end, but it's fantastic. We actually got it from the Red Paddle supplier down in Tuncurry when we were down there over Christmas.
I know my sister's watching.
Hi,
Kylie, do you know the name of the surf shop? We're happy to give them a shout out for.
Yeah, they were really great. So and this little piece here saves us a whole lot of
pumping and time.
Not that it's that hard, but when it's hot, it's much easier just to plug it in and leave it for a few minutes. But this was about $30, so it was really money well spent. It's really small, so it's even easier than the pump. You still do need the pump just to finish it off to get it to the 22 psi, but really, really great investment.
We posted. I try and the drone pics and whatnot. Obviously, I love my drone. Love my photography, and not that good at it, but getting better, I think. So
we're getting better.
Try and post a few pics around the area and stuff, and just always try and get different angles instead of going. It's easy to go 120 meters in the air, shoot straight down, get the greatest shot, really easy. But I just try and do a few different angles. So I've got a couple of photos that we did the other day of the bit of yoga on the board. So not that something we've done a lot of, but Sharon did a few poses and did a few yoga poses from. I was, at a distance, but we've got a really, really good tool to communicate. We found communicating was really hard. Sharon's on the board, I'm here, I'm trying to wait. Where are we going? What do you want to do?
So we needed walkie-talkies, so I could be out in the water and we could try and get the shot.
So Sharon had a birthday last week, and I bought her a new Apple Watch, which is actually...
Yes, thank you, Taylor. I got that message on my phone. I'm absolutely in love with this little baby. I'm having so much fun with it.
Yeah, it's actually cellular as well. So, in addition to your normal plan, mobile phone, instead of having to have it in your pocket, it's a cellular device as well. It's waterproof.
So I was out in the middle having a paddle, and Adam was able to dial in, which is pretty cool.
It's very James Bond, very James Bond style. So we're loving it and love it. So it's good.
We're loving it for sure. Alright, so what we might do is open up a little bit of a Q&A and see if anyone's got some questions. I'm just going to go through and have a look and see who's online. Hey Charlie, 4 hands in a tin can. Lots going on with those guys down in South Australia. few people on the East Coast I can see. Scott's Head, Tweed Coast, beautiful places, guys. Yeah. Chrissy Mack, hey, I hope Andrew's doing well. Probably some of you would have seen our post. Our mates down there in Kiama are really battling at the moment, and we're sending out big love to you guys. Mwah. We're really thinking of you.
Can someone do me a huge favour who's out there, and if they're watching the A-League, just tell me what the score is at the moment?
Priorities, hello. Yeah, Whyalla, oh, that's Liam, hi, 4 hands in a tin can.
Liam, have you actually had the Dolphins at Whyalla yet come in? I want to see a few pics of what you got, because you're a big drone man. I want to see some pics of what you got down there with the Dolphins.
We've got Sarah from Appin. Hi, not too far from our old stomping ground. Planning your lap, fantastic. Hit us up. Yeah, what are your questions? How can we help you? We love that. That's just awesome.
Mark Singer from the beautiful Nana Glen actually caught up with Mark today at a birthday party that both Noah and Mark's daughter go to the same preschool. So yeah, good to catch up with him. Mark and I used to work together. That guy's killing it.
I can see Wonder to Wonder. Hi guys, it's fantastic to see your posts when you took over Red Paddle this week. That's awesome. Oh, you guys have got Apple Watches too. Very cool. Yeah. How awesome are they? Yeah, fantastic. Oh, hang on, there's a post
I just want to
there.
add, I actually don't. I'm the person who loves watches.
Daniel Romeo. Hey, Daniel. Long time no see. Wanderers 1 and Sydney FC 0.
Now I know why the smile's at the end of it. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm the one that loves watches and has multiple watches, but unfortunately I don't actually have an Apple Watch. Got to wait for my birthday, so yeah. Sam,
how heavy is the board? Look, I don't have the exact specs for you. It does have some weight, but it's not too difficult to manage, and it's certainly not. It's certainly not impacting on the weight in our van.
When we get off here, we'll get it on the scales, and we've got scales in the van, so we'll get on the scales and let you know exactly what the weight is. I'll take a couple of photos with it rolled up as well, because you can actually get it to about this size.
Yeah,
so it fits perfectly in the bag.
Yeah, our board lives under our bed, and one of the families, I think it was Now or Never, this week has posted photos. That was just yesterday they did the takeover. So go back on Red Paddle Co, have a look back at the photos, and you'll see where they have their board stored. We store ours in exactly the same place, so it's like a charm.
Under the bed of the van, then fits straight in the boot of the car. So
hi Rob from South Australia, those blondies, loving it up down there, and some awesome pics as well. Make sure you get behind them. Thanks Kylie. Red Paddle Co boards are available at Jungle Surf at Tuncurry, and they're top people, really great. So so has anyone else got any questions, anything else you want to hit us up about? Perhaps we'll leave the floor open after this is finished, and add your comments to the bottom. We'd be more than happy to answer them. Drop us an inbox. For those people who are travelling Australia in 2018, if you're interested, we have a group that's called Caravans and Kids Travelling Australia in 2018, and this group is about to be relaunched. So I'd love if you can jump on there and join it and stay up to date. Keep checking back. We know that Facebook isn't throwing up a lot of things sometimes, especially with groups that have sort of been a little bit slow, like that one has been. So we're going to get it moving, and there's going to be some big announcements. So jump on there. It's going to be quite different to a lot of the other travelling forums. They're all fantastic, but we're looking for something a little bit different, and we just want to get that moving. So jump on there, join, and we will add you, and please keep checking back and stay tuned for more with that, because there will be changes coming.
We admin it, but it's not a always go around page. We'll get our own page. We want to make sure that it's about sharing what everyone does, even catching up with people, because we're so open to where we are at the back of the beach here. Multiple people have come through the park and stopped and had a chat, which is great. And it's not about us. It's about this page is actually going to be about the families travelling, because it's great when you're out there on the road. It's major cities. We found that we actually caught up with a lot of families. Then when we actually left the major cities, especially coming down the west coast, it was we were a bit isolated by just such a vast area that you actually didn't run into as many families. So when we got to the majors, we actually just put out on Facebook when we were there, this is where we are, and we actually caught up with people in water parks in Darwin, and it was really good just for our kids to see someone different as well. So,
and I think it's safe to say that we've made lifelong friends that way. So that's actually fundamentally why we started the group, is to organise meetups between us and other families on the road. So that's what the group is primarily about. And so jump on if you're travelling in 2018, and we'll keep an eye out, keep checking back, because there'll be some announcements made really soon.
Leanne.
Leanne, Cake and Eat at 3. Hi, over in WA, or perhaps now South Australia. I'm not sure where you guys are at the moment. How long are we planning to be stationary? Well, we'll be here until April, and then we go up to Queensland to the Com Games. And then I don't know where. We're going walkabout for a while. We're not sure where we're going to go yet. We're just going to see. We might come back to the Coffs Coast.
We might go inland again.
We might go inland. We might go further north in Queensland. We're not really sure.
Yeah, it's just so much to see. And even this area, we travelled here for a long time as a Sydney family on our Christmas holidays annually, and there's still so many things that we haven't actually seen in this area. So we've decided when we're coming here for the next, at least for the next 2 months, or month and a half, we're actually not going to we're not going to pretend to be locals here. We're actually going to still travel and see like tourism
both camps.
and try and still see as much as we can, because there's just so much out there. Even Red Rock from where we are is just amazing inlet.
10 minutes up the road.
It's probably like Narooma, the inlet in Narooma, which I've actually posted on Instagram, my own Instagram, and always go around multiple photos because it was awesome. And I think Red Rock's the same. It's just so much to see out there. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot.
Yeah. Mark, where on the mid-north coast can you get a Red Paddle Co board? Jungle Surf down in Foster is the one that we know of. So
or Singer online. You can go redpaddle.com.au and you can pick one up online, and they deliver online. So it's cool.
Yeah. So they're the guys that we called into over Christmas to buy one of these little movers, and they were great.
I don't need the update of the score because my phone just buzzed and I realised that Daniel Romeo, Sydney FC 1-1. Thanks, mate.
All right, well, guys, I can't see any questions coming through. Oh, no, there are some more, so I'll just roll down a little bit.
Stuart, you're right. Good to see you too, mate. Those know we can't see. I can see a still shot of you on your profile pic, and I have to actually add something to that. You and your profile pic. I'm actually standing next to you, but you've cut me out. So I'm a little bit offended how you've actually cut me out of your own profile pic, because that demonstration we did together. So yeah.
Yeah. Luke, are we up for a Cape trip later this year? Oh,
mate, we love it. It's time.
That would be our
4 months. 4 months ago, we were actually going to do the Com Games and then shoot up to the Cape, see as much of it up there, and then pretty much come down, because we've done a lot of the Queensland coast, not inland, but a lot of Queensland coast, and we just, mate, it's absolutely on the cards because we haven't done it. We will do it.
We really want to do it. We would really like to do it before it's tarred to the tip. So I think that word has it that that's going to be 2020. It's a priority.
It's like the road at Cape Leveque. It's one of those options. You need to go up the Dampier Peninsula, because Cape Leveque's actually tarred from Cape Leveque
further up
down to 50 k's down, because there's a lot of oil fields off there. So they actually use it as an airstrip. So that's going to be tarred in the next 10 years as well. I saw plans before we left when we did a bit of research and looking around that Cape Leveque's going to be one of those places that's really easy to get to with a hire car as well. So so thanks, guys. Look, we really want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to Red Paddle Co for allowing us to take over their social media channels. Despite what some may think, it's not cash for comment. That's not what this is about. We have a wonderful relationship with Red Paddle Co, and they've given us the opportunity to help promote them, and that's because we are just genuine lovers of their product. We really love our board, and it gives us some wonderful experiences. It allows us to go to some wonderful places. So we are really grateful to Red Paddle Co. Hi to Bronte if you're watching. We know that she's over in New Zealand at the moment, but we really appreciate it, guys. And the other families as well. We know what it's like to actually put this sort of stuff together. You don't just rock up in the morning, wake up and away you go. So everyone's done a bit of research themselves on the side to put stuff together. Yeah,
kudos to all those other families who have taken over Red Paddle Co.'s channels this week. It is a bit of work, but we've really enjoyed it. We've had a lot of fun, and I'm sure those other families have too.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well that just about wraps us up. I just wanted to mention, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Galways Go Round, and of course we have our YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We will be posting this video onto our YouTube channel, and if you wanted to check back to our first live feed, that is up there now on our YouTube channel.
Christy, we use a best filter on the van.
Yeah.
So we've got double filter because the van's got an internal filter on the tap, and we use the best filter externally. So it's worked for us. The time I've been in the van now, nearly 10 months.
Yeah.
Nearly 10 months in the van, living in the van. So we haven't had an issue with it as well. So it's been good.
Yeah. So thanks very much, everybody, for joining in, and we've really loved having your company. Keep your questions coming, and we will definitely get back to you as soon as we can.
Liam, quick one. I'm going up to the Quickie Pro on the Gold Coast, so it's probably not the place to put the drone up to do a pro surfing comp. Mate, I'd love to go that low with it. So yeah, but I think look, there's a lot of waterfalls, Dangar Falls, Ebor Falls, Waterfall Way. There's some really, really nice places around here inland, not just so much ocean. So we're gonna do over the next couple of probably month. I'm gonna do a bit of driving up into the hinterland to try and get some really cool shots up there. So that's what we're aiming to do.
We're keen as mustard. All right, guys, signing off. Thanks again for joining us, and keep the info coming, and we'll be bouncing it back to you.
See you guys.
Good night.
Good night.